ビーチにお散歩でもいかが？弱点が丸見えでしたよ。アリス、波乗りたい。喜ばれそう様のために。お手合わせ。波のリズムを感じて連続得点なのだわ。いちいち相手してられないのだわ。アリスにさ、波乗りタイム。ここは私舞踏会にようこそ。潮風が頬を撫でる連続得点なのだわ。やったや
Yeah, I did our second charge attack a little too soon.
Body がお留守なのだわ。舞踏会にようこそ。育児なしはバイバイ。はあ、推測中よ。どうせならまとめてかかる。波のリズムを感じて。
Yeah, the problem is these things are so thick. They weren't getting close to each other. Oh wait, one sec. I gotta be. Let me head here since I need to go here anyway, and then I need to take a short little pause. I'll get something done, and then I'll be fine. Okay, I'm back. Now let's do this shit. Oh wow, so I wasted about like 15 minutes or so. It's a little too long, but whatever.
もうこんな時間だし、自分へのご褒美になんか新しいもの買ってやんなよ。今日もよく頑張ったね。
Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. So I didn't do that quest because I thought this was like going to start something. I mean, that's nice. But what was the point of that?
Yoshina に頼む。それでは。
もしもしダイヤちゃん？君がずっと探してたやつ見つけちゃったんだ。そう、パージユニットゼロ。まだお礼は早いよ。わかったから落ち着いてってば。お耳が痛いよ。
リン。どうしたんだ？
Did we sync up with Yidhari? Is that what happened?
さっきほんの一瞬だけ。
So maybe a part of that, maybe a part of Yidhari's curse rubbed off on me when I grabbed her by the arm and went through there. Maybe it imprinted on her a little bit, so we have a connection, perhaps. Which is weird, because, like, why didn't you just have that during her sleep, right? Like, why didn't you have her dream that when she went to bed earlier? Why have her, like, go into a... Why have her, like, have a flash like that while she's awake? Because then... Because, like, realistically, my guess is that she linked up with Yidhari, right? And I assume that Yidhari had been, like, thrown in the cradle or been, you know, recaptured and, is comatose again, and she was just sharing her senses or whatever. And it would make sense that, like, she probably got screwed over last night, so having this happen while we were asleep would make more sense than just randomly during the day.
だって寝ないと夢が見れないし。さっきのは別に寝てた。
まあここ最近はだいぶ根を詰めていたからな。
オッケー、リゾートね。よし、気を取り直してシェルターに行こう。一人合流しなきゃ。
Wait, what is that? What's the menu in the top right? Or in the top left? There's a bunch of new stuff in the top left. What the fuck is that? It's so weird. I don't even. Oh, wait, this maybe? Oh, okay. It was just the main. Oh. Of course, she's not going to be there. See this. Also, there's a big question. Like, so it's a safe house door. Look how fucking locked it is, right? Oh, she got trapped. Does she have a tail? No, she doesn't look like this. Maybe not. It's the parent. So yeah, like obviously, like she was kidnapped, she was trapped, and fucked over. Oh, I see. So that's why they don't have squid tentacles or octopus tentacles, is because they aren't her real parents. I guess they presumably died in the hollow. Huh. It's weird though. She doesn't seem that young, right? Like I would understand it because like the whole point is one would assume that they died during, you know, the big hollow catastrophe. You know? So if she's able to see her parents, I mean, I guess maybe her parents, you know, maybe they were hollow raiders, or maybe they were proxies, or people who went into the hollow and they still died during an accident during, not the catastrophe, because it's like it happened 11 years ago. And so like her being obsessively looking for her parents, like if they died 11 years ago, if she's like, you know, let's say she's like mid-20s, she would be like, you know, they would have died when she was like 14. She was a teenager. Like, sure, like losing your parents would kind of suck, but would she be that obsessed with it? Hard to say. Could be though. I mean, who knows? Yeah, maybe maybe that happened, and like when she went to pick a proxy herself, she saw her parents right away, and she was still young enough to get obsessed, perhaps. And it's hard to say like when she actually like stopped, right? Although actually no, because like, well, no, I guess if she was 14, if she was like 20, if she's 25 now, and that would have been 14 when it happened, she would still need a guardian until she was 18. So, but maybe she's still old enough to remember all that shit. Which could make sense, because like that dude thought was it delusion, something or other? But basically that guy was a miasma construct, and if he had opened the door through the handle, then I don't know, it's kind of weird that it would have her memories, but hard to say, right? I mean, I would assume earlier, right? She's like, "Oh, my eyes, special power." When did it happen? Well, I would assume earlier. Like, you do remember, you and your brother were at the academy for a reason, right? So it could be that they were at the academy because of their power, and it could be that the eyes, the contact lenses, and the contact lenses that they allowed them to go into a Bangbu body. It could be that either those were meant to train them, to suppress them so they wouldn't go crazy, so they could get used to their power, perhaps. or maybe they're always there to enhance it, right? And they just never knew how to use it, perhaps. It's hard to say, obviously. This is definitely, Drowned Ideal, that's what they were called. That's what the miasma constructs were called. But yeah, so it's hard to say, right? This is kind of like the end game type thing where they're going to be like, finally, we're going to reveal all your secrets and stuff. Although maybe by the end of this episode, this season, they might show more of their powers. So we might be getting more and more powerful over time.
はいはい、変な妄想はいいから。見て、テーブルに何かあるよ。
かもな。
どれどれ？いちごパフェ美貌録。これは霧に包まれた行動で一筋の光に導く。それ全部読む感じ？
全部読み上げてくれても僕は一個。
みんなのモスの言葉で分かったの。あれはリンの物語であって。
どういう意味だ？
具体的なところは僕もさっぱりだ。
またモスだ。
See, and it's like, oh, I think it's Belle's story, not mine. It's like, well, first of all, like, you could be a side character in someone else's story, for one. That just could be your role in life, to never be the main character. But regardless, it's like, you want to go back to town? Fine, but why go by yourself? You realize you were captured by Sarah, you've escaped, and gotten captured again. Your solo record is not great. I would be like, you know what? You want me to come back? I'll wait until my friends are here. Then we'll all go back, right? Obviously, that's what you should do. She has no reason to go back there. It's like, that we know of. Maybe someone came and provided her a reason. Yeah, so my guess is that the reason she attacked us is I bet she thought that we were with them. So I bet what she was really trying to do, she was controlling the big guy, the big miasma creature, to attack the residents because they also were miasma creatures, constructs really. The drowned, she was, because all the people in town were drowned ideals, which are essentially miasma constructs. So it could be that she was just going and attacking them, and the reason why she attacked us, or went after us, is because she might have just thought we were with them, right? So she might be saying, oh, well, all these drowned ideals / miasma constructs are evil. I'm fighting against evil, and because we were communicating with them, talking with them in town, she might have thought we were with them. And then, of course, I think we found the big guy and immediately attacked, which obviously, yeah, it's going to make her be suspicious as well. So, yeah, so I think that's probably why she attacked us. Oh, I'm going to pick her up. Okay. I thought she might... Because, like, Lucia makes the constructs. Like, she's able to summon them from her book. She's basically a pictomancer, kind of. So I thought maybe that the little girl was doing the same thing. But I guess not. I guess it exists, and she can control it, maybe? Or maybe just befriended it? Which is weird, because Ade, I'm pretty sure Ade is the one we fight as part of the weekly boss, so why would we be fighting it then? Unless it's always, I guess, been working with the townsfolk. Because, I mean, we have Moss. Moss has been the one saying, oh, we run away and hide from it. Which, I mean, maybe they do. but maybe they also aren't really afraid of it either. So hard to say whether or not they were, like, they said they were running away from it because it's a big bad. I can't interact with her. Why the fuck would you make her interactable then? Oh, yeah. Wait, why are you talking to him? Why are you talking to the drowned ideal and being like, hey, come back with us in town? He can't come back with us anyway. He's not a real person. Oh, this is, oh, hey, alright. Oh, I see. This is the other place. This is the side entrance I saw. This is the way we normally came in. Oh, they blocked it now. So, that's really coincidental that we show up precisely in the spot we need to be. That's not blocked, that we've never actually been through this path before. It's also like, why are you trying to convince them of anything, right? Like, these aren't the real people. Like, we don't even know if they're dead. Like, we don't know, I mean, supposedly they're completely miasma constructs, which means they don't exist, really. So we don't even know if their source, whatever made them, still exists. Like, it could be that when the person came into this realm, they created the drowned ideal, and then were killed, right? They could be dead. And the only thing that remains now is an imprint of their psyche in the form of this drowned ideal. I mean, they could be alive, maybe in a cocoon somewhere, but why are we... You know, why would we... Why are we... Like, for this guy, it's like, so whatever, right? He wants to go back himself, but, like, why was Minato trying to convince the other dude to go back? When it's like, it shouldn't matter, right? Unless the idea is that they're all dreaming, and if you can actually convince them to want to come back, they'll wake up from wherever they are. The drowned ideal will disappear, and they'll wake up from wherever they are. Maybe. But again, like, we have no proof of that. We have no reason to believe that. So it is a little weird that they're just like, yeah, let's just do that. Like, yeah, and like, this is the stupid thing, right? Because he's like, oh, I want to do my own story. It's like, yes, cool, you've rejoined, you've gone back to your own story, Yidhari. You're now the victim again, once again, in your own story that needs to be rescued. We rescued you once. Thank you for forcing us to do it again. It's like, geez, come on, man. Like, now it's one thing if, like, maybe we go in there. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Oh, what the fuck? Why did they swap us? I was gonna be like, oh, we're back to this. It's gonna be a fight. Because they swapped us to the characters, the combat-related characters. But then it's like, nope. See, look, she's back stuck again. Why the fuck did you go? Actually, is she awake? She looks like she's standing. Maybe she not be awake. It's then why are you here? Why are you here? You know? Maybe she's actually resolving it. Maybe she understands, oh, I was actually right above this thing. Maybe they showed them the cradle. And she's like, oh, I can stop this. It also could be that they brought her close by and they brought her close, opened the cradle. Because she wants to find her. I mean, it could be that she'll, like, overcome it, right? It's so weird. Like, I'll remain here? Really? You just met the spot. You literally just appeared here like a month ago. You know, you appeared here a month ago. How is this the place you should always come back to? It's so silly. Okay, so she's awake, kinda, but... You gonna grab her hand now? See, so basically you were like, oh, I know, I go want to see my own story, and you go to immediately find your story's an ending. Like, gee, I think it's dumb, right? It's obviously stupid. I think it's fine. Like, generally, so my biggest complaint about stupid things like this, stupid plot devices, were like, well, if you didn't act like a moron, this wouldn't have happened, right? But to be fair, like, we don't really know much about her, right? Maybe if the brief moments we met her, she was always like incredibly smart, and you're like, wow, you're so intelligent, and like, and then like if they like portray her as an incredibly intelligent person, then making a choice like this would be breaking character and immersion breaking in general because it would not suit her personality. Like, why would you write her to be smart and then have her do such a stupid thing, you know? But they haven't. So while I think it's stupid, I think what she did is stupid. I think leaving with that dude is obviously stupid. They haven't really written her to be a character that wouldn't make a stupid choice like that. So it's not really immersion breaking. Now, it doesn't stop that her choice was stupid. But also, like, we're also meeting her now at this point, after she's been affected by whatever the fuck this is, right? So it could be that she was brought to this location, and then Moss just, like, I don't know, sprung a trap or opened the cradle or something, and the miasma that burst from it, like, negatively impacted her. You know, like, sent her into a depression spiral. Yeah, sure, that could be it, right? And so we're only meeting her at this point, you know, after she's been, like, basically sucked up and, like, basically trapped within her own depression. So yeah, like, so I mean, I'm curious to see how she got, like, trapped again. But it's obviously, like, they brought you exactly back where you were wrapped up in miasma. Why would you think to go there, especially by yourself, right? But I mean, to be fair, like, while everything seems suspicious, there's nothing the miasma people did beyond being just miasma people that was especially suspicious. Yidhari might know, because if she was here, she might have seen the miasma people do suspicious things. But at face value, they didn't do anything suspicious. Their existence is suspicious, but that's not really enough. Because, like, if they are just these ground ideals and they don't really have their own personality and will, and they're just, like, living, you know, a kind of a fragmented life, then yeah, you couldn't really expect much. Now, Moss appearing that was incredibly suspicious, but that he only did that to her. And, like, him bringing up the cradle thing was incredibly suspicious as well. But, like, you know, Yidhari was already kind of like, you know, she does seem prone to depression. Like, yeah, her parents died when she was young, constantly searching for them, constantly, like, essentially living this dream life where she is basically hallucinating 24/7, or at least maybe only within the hollows, but either way.
気分はどう？悪夢を見ていた。このまま寝てたらごめんなさい。それでイドリ？物語の好奇心。君も見たい。隅にある扉は隠し部屋に通じている。
So they call it the cradle. So is that the thing? So is that the weekly boss we fight? Is the weekly boss we fight maybe something being, like, grown, gestated within this cradle, and, like, these people are essentially, like, here to feed it? Like, their existence is feeding it, and, like, once it wakes up, they'll be, like, devoured. I don't know why. Like, sure, like, that's the end of everyone in this town, or actually maybe maybe it's feeding on the original people, and the the drowned ideals are just byproducts of it. And the original people that form those drowned ideals are still locked away, feeding the monster that's being created. But I don't see why that's Yidhari's ending, right? Like, sure, it's the town's ending. Like, well, yeah, sure, once that thing wakes up or you kill it, you know, all the drowned ideals will disappear, and so that's the end of the town. Everyone will leave and go out of the hollow. But actually, 1 second. Okay, so let's see how accurate my guess is. It might be completely wrong. I know I know we have to be fighting something. Like we have to be because like there's a new weekly boss. It has to like we have to be fighting that, right? We have to be fighting like this is the story. It's very likely we're going to fight it here. It's unlikely that it'd be within Lucia's one. This is obviously like leading to some sort of big. Oh, look, there's Sarah. Interesting. And that's the thing is that yeah, like using her power has kind of left her somewhat detached from reality. So like that's another reason why like it's fine for that she made such a stupid decision because she's basically like yeah like sure she's just emotionally unstable and it's hard for her to think straight. So it's understandable. Raiders Embrace. So presumably this must be a. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Sarah's kind of a dick. Interesting. Oh yeah, no shit. Well, I guess yes, technically we don't know that, but like, dude, Moss brought her. Did Yidhari tell us? I mean, to be fair, yes, she did. She did tell us. She said, Moss found me, brought me back here. Then she did mention that we were shown the cradle and the door. So if Moss knew that right from the if Moss was aware of this the entire time, that it still makes him incredibly suspicious. But who knows? It doesn't necessarily mean. Wait, what? Interesting. It doesn't necessarily mean he was at Exaltus the entire time. He could have came on later, but it also doesn't really tell us when the time frame. Actually, no, it does tell us the time frame. So this happened a month ago, because yeah, that's when Yidhari appeared. So this, and this is one of the tough things about these gacha games. For the most part, the assumption is that time progresses within the game in the same in real life. So when they say a month ago, they're probably talking about the last patch, right? So she was captured at the end of the last patch, which means she was captured after Sarah got imbued with the creator's will. So it is interesting to know. So they were saying that the creator's the embrace to the creator, So I assume that the. Oh, I see. Is she herself an ideal? Shouldn't be. She looks normal. So presumably in each of these cocoons is a person, perhaps? Can't really see them. Okay, well, let's see what's going on. So yeah, is it? Oh. Oh. I mean, I don't get why you can't leave. Yeah, so I assume that's Vigo, or that's Moss, right? But I don't see why you can't leave. Oh, I see. Okay, well, so I mean.
心の奥底に埋もれた意識
Oh, I
ずっ
see.
と私
She's
を
basically
止
a
めていたの
threat.
かも。私が
I mean,
炎を出たら
You say that, but you have actually no proof of that, right? You haven't been able to leave. You don't know if leaving will make the cocoons disappear, right? They could, I mean, you are still in a hollow. There is still miasma. If they're feeding off miasma to stay alive.
だからモスはイドリーこの町に一番もっとずっと前
Yeah.
それがランタン町の人々にとっては畏怖の対象であり、決して拒む。二人とも
モス
ここでも俺が見えてるようで何よりだ。エーテルの遮断された
ここにはあまり人影がいないからそれでもモスこの
そう、君たちがずっと探して少し前の話をしよう。俺が初めてフォローに現れた時、目の前には侵食されのたうち回るモスがいた。
Oh, first time I appeared in the hollow. I, as in the drowned ideal.
エーテリアスになるか。そのだから必死に物資とシェルターを探して、
I mean, I
もう一人の自
guess.
分に生き延びるチャンスを与えよう
So
と
it's like,
したんだ。
sure, but like the idea is
なん
that
と言っても
then regardless, everyone's fucked, right? Like there's no way around it.
俺が何者だろうと。
There's no way around it. Like, if he was half mad from corruption, like, basically, if there was too much miasma and they're already mostly turned, then yeah, they're fucked anyway.
そうして
Whether,
俺たち
so yes, they can survive in the cocoon
あいつがエーテリアス
or get corrupted immediately afterwards, but like, they're not living in the cocoon. So what's the difference, right? Like, why should one person be forced to stay in this shithole just so a bunch of people can never live again, right? It's like, yes, they're not dead, but they're not really alive either. So why should a living person be, imprisoned so that the non-living can non-live?
君には感謝しているんだ、イドリー。町の選択は君の選択。マユと町は。
そう。私がホローを離れ
First of all,
それが理由。もっとも、マユのことを知って
that's the thing, is like, oh, well, if you leave, the cocoons disappear, and they'll likely turn into ethereals. We don't know that, right? It could be that the reason they turned into ethereals was because Yidhari was still here. It could be that her presence was what turned them, and also keeps the cocoons alive. So removing her could get rid of the cocoon and the method of which they would turn into, So basically, yes, getting her out could also fix it, right? Because you're just making the big assumption, because, like, first of all, like, she is supposedly cursed and can't leave, right? But then it's like, yeah, but it could be that her existence is also what fucked them over in the first place. So you have no proof. You're just like, oh, well, we opened it. Yes, you opened a cocoon when she was here. Doesn't prove that opening a cocoon when she's not here has the same effect. Sure, it's not good, right? It's not a good sign. If you were going to place a bet on whether they turn into ethereal or not, I would say, yeah, chances are they probably will. But just because you did it before when she was here doesn't really... You can't definitively say, oh, well, if she's gone, then, the same thing will happen, right? Clearly that's a huge, big condition, especially considering how tied she is to these things, right? It could be that when the cocoons are attacked and broken and they're removed from the cocoon, it could be that the cocoon itself is what turns them, right? Like, as a reaction to be freed, it could be that it turns... It diverts all miasma from the cocoon into the body that's inside it when it tries to escape. And if you have her leave and they just disperse into the air, the people inside could be fine. Again, who knows? It's kind of weird, because, like, don't we have purification powers? Isn't that, like, kind of what we do? And, like, sure, maybe we aren't strong enough for this, but Banyu is also pretty strong, so... And with our Yunkui summit, so it could be that it's strong enough to purify it. Like, maybe not. Like, we've only really seen it fight, so we don't know how good its purification powers are. But I mean, I'd reach out to them first.
いえば私最初にここへ来た時に
それだよ。彼女は町の医師なんだ。いつか君も自身を眉の中に置いてこの町の心臓になる日が来る。そうなるはずだった。だがリン君が
Your new lives. Your new lives where you'll exist in this hollow, never being able to move forward, never being able to do anything, being stuck here forever. Like, oh, okay, so basically, so prison is a good thing then. Prison is just someone living their new life in prison. It's a new life.
眉たちを捨てたくはないし、リンとの約束だって捨てたくない。あんまり反応しない。
待て、なんだいそれは。眉が反応す。
Fuck no, yeah, Jesus Christ. You're right, can you handle? No, fuck, you literally just said, hey, I don't want you to do anything, I want her to stay here forever. You clearly can't be trusted, you clearly are too self-serving. Yeah, guide you gently, you're not guiding shit. Oh, so he's gonna be the one who turns into the big guy? Oh, is he? The Wandering Hunter, maybe? So weird. Also, the expectation that we'd become cocooned. Also, like, if all the cocoons are here, then, like, what, did you move them? So I guess maybe that's it. Maybe people with low sense of self get cocooned easily. Because I guess what's her name said, it's the creator's will is within the miasma. So it could be that they got corrupted by it, obviously just by existing in it, and then they got whispered to until they succumbed. So people with strong sense of self just ignore the whispers and are fine. But it does beg the question then, because like Yidhari cocooned these people. That's it. Well, I mean, not really. She didn't really cocoon them. Like, got cocooned, but it made it seem like this all happened after she got trapped. So then what the fuck were they trying to get? You know? Like, why did they come here? They said that this is the door to the creator's embrace, but whatever they did, they got and then left. So it's not like the location is important. But maybe they were able to... Maybe there's some artifact here. I don't know. I guess, well, it'll be a long time. Well, maybe not a long time, but it'll be a while before we get more information about all this stuff. I mean, why don't you just, like, pick them up and, like, chuck them out of the hollow, see if that works. Yeah, exactly. I mean, realistically, if we can get our teacher to show up, we're pretty much in the clear. Yeah, let's get that charged up. So that's what they look like without their helmets. Interesting.
マナト君、どうしたの？大丈夫？
平気っす。こいつら宮妻の化け物みてえだな。倒しきれね
確かに倒しても。
住人が急に襲ってくるようになったのってさ、モスの命令だよね。
やっぱり無湯と関係あるのかな。食べる前は無湯ぶってたよね。
眉は奴らにとって人質で命綱ってわけか。出口はこの先だ。
マナト君の夢すがりだ。
Did he attack or did Von Yu just attack randomly? Okay, so no, it seems like a ground ideal not to attack first.
そいつは自分じゃねえっす。心外だな、おい。あんたが本当にやりたいことだと。俺はあんたの叶えられねえ夢だから証明してやりてえんだ。来いよバンク。ここなら邪魔は入る。
断る。この番楽は塔に誓いを立てため。この
なら緑に手。
Ah, I see. So that's the... He's called a purge unit, so presumably he was designed to murder, right? He's a killbot. He made his priest out kill him and shut down, and was reprogrammed to not kill.
勘違いすんなよマナト。俺とやれんのてめえ。
マナト君、怪我し。
平気っすよ。ただのカス中の一つ覚えみたいに平気だ平気だってダチをかばってりゃ名誉
ダチを守らんと剣を振るう者。虚しき名声を求めんがために
コマのマナトにゃダチ。もういい。ハンデ抜きで俺どうだかな。またけさあ、あいつのことたくレンジ
イドリ。
それが本当なら。
I know. Let's go back to the safe house. You know, the place where Moss knows exactly where it is, because that's how he got her in the first place. I agree. Not the best choice. Like, I mean, obviously it's safe from miasma to a degree. But, like, I mean, I guess to be fair, we don't know a way to get her out properly without killing everybody, so having a place where we can hole up is still good. But yeah, another safe house would have been probably preferable, especially considering how much of a pain in the ass it was to get back here from what they just described.
モスの言うことを信じるなら、町は眉を守るためにイドリ。
どうだかな。モスの言うこと。
私ぼんやりしてるから流されがちだけど、それでも途中。
さにあらずフォローに迷える者たちにとり。
誰もかけずに帰ろうね。人助けは大事だけど。
あ
あ。いや本当ただのかすり傷なんで。
一つ疑問なんだけど、イドちゃんは
敵意で判断する感じかしら。時々ハンマーが空振りすることもあるけど、大体は当たるわね。
うんうん。だから今度こそ私。
そうだイドちゃん、このタンバリンあげるね。ノックンがノックしてきても これで
ノックンなんだ。
コホン。ノックンは頭のいいドッペルゲンガーなの。夜にそういう時はね、絶対
どんな風になれ。
ノックされた数と同じだけ鳴らすんだよ。ノックンについての豆知識はここ。この辺でやめとこま。
みんな休憩できたみたいだし。
やっと戻ってこれた。早くマユのこと。
Okay, I think I'll call it there. I don't want to talk to him. Like, realistically, it should be safe. Because the last time, it was, he says a few lines or two with the children, and then it's like, okay, time to rest for the evening. But why risk it, right? This could be a long thing where it's like, oh, now we're going to start a cutscene. Now we're going to do this and that. We're going to have this long discussion back and forth. Maybe, Zhao shows up with whatever thing she was looking for. So, I've been walking for an hour, so it's a good time. Well, a little bit longer. But I can take a break or two. So, I'm going to call it here. We'll see later if, how safe this... Well, we'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow how safe... How safe this thing was. Maybe it was fine. Maybe I could have... Oh, interesting. I do like the fact that they give you little timers. What I don't like is that they say this is new. Oh, it's a new expert challenge? Oh, you mean the one I've already done multiple times before? Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. And the Notorious Hunt that I've done for this week, the Hollow Zero that I've also done for this week. Yes, thank you for saying that it's new. Despite me clearly having done them. And so they're obviously... Oh, not new. Hey, shit. Some new shit? Yeah, this is for... This is this. Let's get... Yeah, fuck. What's this? This is Snap One. 17 days. That's unlimited. 2031. Okay. So obviously, once I finish the main story, I'll focus on this. But for now, I'll go ahead and call it. I don't know what I'm going to do later today. I kind of want to do... Well, I do need to do my queues. I do need to do my roulettes. I'm really behind in my frontline roulettes, so I have to do those. Final Fantasy XIV. And I finally finished my gathering relics from Endwalker, so I can start the ones from Dawn Trail and see how quickly I have doing that. But also, there's the Borderlands Halloween event, which is like, shit, I don't want to do that. But maybe I should just do the Borderlands Halloween on the weekend, maybe? And because then I can spend a big session playing Borderlands. So maybe I'll do that. Yeah. So I'll focus on and then of course there's the new Genshin patch. So there's the story from Genshin. Now, luckily, it doesn't seem like it involves any new zones. So there's no exploration. It's purely just story quests, which means the quest itself shouldn't take too long. Usually, Archon quests usually are around 2 to 3 hours, so it should be about that long. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.